Welcome, everybody. My name is Todd Ronan. Thanks for joining me in the Reality Forecast Show. If you like this, if you don't like this, please subscribe to my channel, click the like button, click the, hey, ring a bell, whatever you need to do to make sure that you find me again the next time I upload something, because it might be something that's relevant to you. And that's the way the algorithms work. They want to make sure they find something that's relevant to you. You're not going to see things that I talk about on other channels. So please, thanks for supporting me. Patreon.com, Reality Forecast, www.realityforecast.com, The Reality Forecast Show. And I'm joined by my co-host. How you doing, Daniel?
I'm doing wonderful, fantastic. It's an awesome, beautiful. Hey, it's bright out. The windows are open. I see sunlight. Vitamin D, baby. Yeah.
You've heard of a yes man? Daniel is my positivity man. If I'm feeling down, I'll call Daniel and he'll sing a song about how happy things are. So it's a great resource for you out there.
I love what you're just saying about the algorithm, because when you think about it, people in reality are magnetized to draw into themselves what they're vibing at. And so I've had people like follow me on TikTok. By the way, Daniel Lakstins or Ultimate Reality Surfing TikTok, but they'll follow me and they'll like, why do I keep getting you on my page? And I'm like, obviously you're clicking on stuff like my content. And it's like, so by the way, if you're watching this or listening to this podcast, you're in the right place.
So I'm a remote viewer. I've been doing it for 20 years. I wanted to talk about the importance of your mind-body awareness in remote viewing. People spend a lot of time at a desk, hunched over, recording data in a remote viewing session, but you have to meditate and you have to get your body centered before you do that. It's the awakened state or the alpha state. So it caused me to create a class on awakening your alpha state, or just finding that center, and to give people tips on how they do that. You've heard of the alpha state, right?
Absolutely. Theta, gamma, different states that once you can reach that vibrational state of consciousness, that's when you open up and you can actually receive data and transmit. Even if you're trying to or while you're working at manifesting, you want to be transmitting your information to the universal conscious when you're in the alpha, theta.
And that's our brainwave frequencies are resonating just below the beta state, above the theta state. In theta and delta, you're practically sleeping. So that's beta, alpha, theta, delta down here. So I want to talk a little bit more about how you can get to that alpha state, and I've created a meditation script so that you can get there. You can rewrite this on your own, but what you really want to do is a few times a week, maybe 3 times a week, work on these meditation scripts and get yourself really centered and really relaxed. Now, you can do this with a hand Reiki meditation, but I'm giving you an induction script. And then I want you to create an anchor word so that you can get to that alpha state more easily and more quickly. And that way, when you sit down to do a remote viewing session, you don't need to listen to binaural beats. You don't need to listen to any isochronic tones. You can just go ahead and put yourself in that anchor state or that alpha state with your anchor word. And it's a really quick, efficient way to get really, really centered really, really quickly, so you don't have to do 10 to 15 minute walkthrough or meditation.
I love it. That's, it's like everyone has crutches to get you there. And what I love the way you teach, Ronan, is that you're actually teaching people how to get there without the crutches anymore. They can, they don't need training wheels. You're actually teaching higher levels of all of this stuff. It's really amazing.
Yeah, and that's really what spurred me to do that, because when you listen to binaural beats, which are great for different meditative states, you have to rely on the binaural beats to get to those different level of meditations. But you have the power as a superhuman being to create this space for yourself that you can immediately go to. But you have to create these anchor words, these anchor concepts to get you there more quickly. And then once you improve upon this and do it maybe half a dozen times, you can get to an alpha state, not in 15 minutes, not in 10 minutes, but in 15 seconds, which is a lot more efficient than sitting down to spend 15 minutes in a binaural beats meditation. And you're evolving because you don't have to rely on that stepping stone to get there. You can do it all on your own.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I always try to teach that develop your own techniques. As long as you know the principles of everything, you have your own uniqueness. Your brain, your subconscious mind, your inner being is going to give you the techniques that are specific to the triggers that you need to create those states. That's amazing.
Yeah, and there are a few scripts that I've written for the meditation. There's some open-ended ones that allow you to get to that state yourself. But if you like binaural beats, that's great. But I do find, and I'd like to warn people, anyone using binaural beats of YouTube, that you never know what subconscious packaging they have layered in that track for you. So it could be really destructive unless you've made the binaural beats yourself. Sometimes it left me feeling sick when I would listen to a YouTube binaural beats, and I had to remote view what was making me sick. And I saw somebody at a computer putting in tracks that are not making you healthy. So you never know the intent of somebody. They might have the most wonderful intents in mind, but they repackage something, they repackage something, they repackage something, they repackage something. And along the way, some miscreant or someone with a nefarious intent has repackaged that wave file or that that binaural beat sound to add a subliminal track, which can make you sick if it resonates with you the proper way. But you don't hear it, you don't know it. It's subliminal masking. And the only way you would figure it out is through remote viewing.
Wow. Yeah. Now it's not going to happen to any of us, but we're just concerned about those people because I'm just
But
switching
yeah,
it
be
back
careful
to,
when you download
but
stuff on YouTube that you
yeah.
listen to. You never know what the meta masking is on it. You just assume that it's of glorious intent. But a lot of those wave files out there, a lot of those repackaging binaural beats, isochronic tones, if they're not from the original source, the people might have the best of intentions, but they can't guarantee the chain of custody from when it was released from the company to when it got to you, when it was uploaded to YouTube. So just be careful,
Just be
use your own
careful.
caution, create your own meditation script where the meditation's free script that I give you, read that aloud to yourself in your phone. And that way you're listening to you. There's no masking there. That nothing else is included in it because it's you telling you you're the best resource that you have. So use you when you create these meditation scripts to get to your alpha state and use your anchor word.
We don't need crutches anymore. It's time to walk on our own, huh?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I just want to empower you to make a difference in your own lives so that you can get there. And in that alpha state, you can find the answers to problems. You can find the answers to issues that are attacking you right now. And you can create, different word maps to see which the chain of custody, if you took this step in your life or this fork in your life or this exit off the highway, well, what would that lead to? And when you're in the alpha state, you have heightened sense of clarity and you can itemize the pros and cons, not just of one action, two actions, but 3, 4, 5 actions and what actions those would lead you to down the road. So it's empowering to be able to do it for yourself. And it's a simple technique.
That's incredible. Is there anything else that people can do?
Oh, there's lots of stuff people can do, but we're out of time.
We're out of time? Man, that went by fast.
That hour and a half goes by super fast every single week. So I wanted to thank everybody. If you want to find Daniel, you can check him out. He's over at www.ultimaterealitysurfing.com. If you want to find me, you can check out www.realityforecast.com. And please, again, remember to find Daniel on YouTube, like and subscribe to his channel, find him on the TikTok, and like and subscribe here on my YouTube channel, Reality Forecast. Love y'all. Thanks for coming.
Love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.